should have social studies, I think.
You have, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Are you
I think
Singaporean or you from China?
Singaporean.
Born in Singapore.
Yes.
You're going for national service. Welcome. Then the way you look at me, oh my God, don't remind me. Come on, Zachary. Those of you who are going for NS, it's going to be very easy life one, not compared to my generations. If you watch Our Boys to Men, you'll know what it means, okay? Anyway, let me share some of the things today. As usual, hi, Tian Yu, no.
He has to walk away and block his camera. He's not even there.
Is Tian Yu there?
Apparently not, bro. My face.
I saw Tian Yu there.
Why is it so that whenever you pull up your slides,
yeah, you're the first one.
Is just there compressed and half.
I don't want. Okay. Now I just want to show you the new edition. Yes. Zachary, if you do not know what happened, is that every few months I will give awards to my students, regardless of what it is. It can be handwriting, it can be taught in the class, can be passed from a F9 to a C6, or even from improved by 1 or 2 grade. Not necessarily must be 90 marks. Okay. So this boy, you can see that he's happy taking my books as well as this little bunny there. Okay, so these are the people so far who claimed their awards. Thank you so much. More to come. I just want to stop sharing this. Hey, the rest, Ichi, how come you never go and collect your things? No, Ichi. Taiwan.
This Sunday, I'll go with my
This Sunday,
Yeah.
This Sunday you going? Yeah. Then you will see me there. I will be at Plaza Singapura.
Good.
Wait. You better tell me in advance. Okay. You know why? Because I can go and make up myself, I can touch up myself. Must make it very pretty, ma. Okay.
I'll look forward.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'll be there maybe about 3-4 o'clock. Because at night I got class. So I'm going to go there and do some stock take. Anyway, okay. Now let me tell you what is AIMS, Zachary, because last few weeks I went through this with them. So what inspired? I don't think I shared this with you, right? Ichi, I didn't share with you this one, right? Okay, so how I use my AIMS. So A stands for aspirations. My eldest son, Royden, gave me the aspiration in having a strong desire to achieve something important in my life. He's the first child that when I was about how old? When I was 26 years old, I was father. So he was my first child and gave me the aspirations to look forward the meaning of life and to start a family at the age of 27. So when I was 27, most of my friends are, well, maybe studying, enjoying life. I'm a young father. Later on, my daughter, Caris, gave me the inspiration in having the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something creative in my life. So this is where later on she inspired me to take up my my degree, as well as my other business venture. Then my youngest sons, Raidens, gave me the motivation in having a strong reason to act or accomplish something with reasons for behaving in a particular way of life. So my younger son gave me the motivation every day to look forward of how I want to achieve goal in my life. Next, my wife gave me the salvations, the act of saving or protecting from harm, risk, loss. So what it means here that, Uncle Raymond has went through a lot of difficulties in my life. So when she came along, I'm married for coming to about, wow. I know my wife since 1990, so it will be 30 over years, very long. So she went through with me the ups and downs, all the things that I need to. When I'm down, she helped me. When I was studying, she helped me to take care of the kids. So yes, so I want all of you to, during this, please do not, I repeat, please do not hand in any homework for this whole week. Yes, Ichi, don't look at me so blur. Huh? No. Please go and enjoy your life for the next few days. All right, please do not hand in. If you want to hand in homework, I may not want to mark. To be honest, it sounds funny, or Ichi. Tianru, you sound funny, right? Okay, why? Very simple. I think the next few days, holidays just started. All works and no play make you a down person. So enjoy the next couple of days, relax. After the 1st or 2nd of June, we're going to pour out our socks. We're going to start preparing for the big one to come. That is your final year exam. So starting in June, I already more or less preparing some of the things for you to test out, okay, your process. Yeah, in fact, holidays start next week. You're right, Zachary. But next few
didn't
days,
holidays already start?
actually today they'll meet the parents here and there, standard, right? So Zachary, sorry, this class is all about F, freaking fun, fantastic. Don't take it so serious. I know SGI, every Friday have a chapel, right? Have 10 chapel, correct? So only for the Catholic, correct? SGI is a Catholic school, correct? But that is not now. They have changed the concept. So
but he said don't have.
Don't have what?
Every Friday don't need to go chapel. Like it's only like every morning. I think from 7:10 to 7:30. Then only like the Catholic boys will have chapel.
Yes, correct. Yes, because my daughter is also in Catholic school. I'm a Catholic. Then they always do this, right? They always do this, right? Correct. No, they
Yeah.
always do this, right? Correct, right?
Yeah. Then after that, before every lesson is a prayer.
So just in case, in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father in heaven, holy be your name, right? So I always say, headache lah, Jesus. Hungry lah, Jesus. Chest pain lah, Jesus. Amen. So always my father say, Raymond, you are Catholic, why you behave like this? Nothing wrong. I headache, I got stress. Jesus help me. I hungry because I need to eat. I chest pain because I lot of stress. But it's actually not right. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I'm also I used to teach in Catholic classes for my eldest 2 children. Okay, so now children, please enjoy yourself. Don't stress out. Then once you come back, rejuvenate already, somewhere second week and third week, we'll start to move forward already. Right? We cannot delay already. Seriously, for the next 4 months, I'm telling you, when school reopen, your school will be really drill you like HELL. Like hell, you will know well, and I can tell, ring a bell, and please prepare well. So please, ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, this is part and parcel of it. Taiwan, what happened to Warren? You know? No idea. Taiwan, no idea. Oh, okay, never mind. I sent a message to my colleague. Oh, yeah, I just received. 果然有 CCA 还没有到家。好的，没问题。The next slide I'll show you. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be anything, but I think Han Ling and Tian, you know, right?
No.
Yeah, Han Ling and Tian, know. This is my good. This was my good friend 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Thursday, yeah, Wednesday. He passed on. He's really my good brother of me, and he really support me and care for me when I was really down. When I quit my MOE jobs, I was so down. I was so desperate, and he's the guy who really told me, Raymond, when you are down, pray to God. Raymond, when you are down, pray for a miracle. Raymond, when you are down, pray for your family. Raymond, when you are down, pray for everything. So that day when I heard the news of my good friend passed away, I literally, after the lessons, after fun lesson, I literally just shut down in my study room and start crying for 2 hours. Really, very, very sad. Then next day I woke up, my eye was like frog, swollen. Nothing to be embarrassed to tell you all these things, because sometimes I really appreciate certain people who has helped me a lot. And I with that moment, why are you giving me all the Russian words, Tianru? You're typing a Russian words.
Russian word.
It was accidental. So.
Oh, no problem. But it looks very cute. Okay, let me read these poems. And Zachary, coming to my class, we are not just focusing on paper 1, paper 2, 3, and 4. I want my student to learn in the biggest aspect of life, which is if you are free, remember next month, Zachary, is a very important day to Daddy. You know what is that day called?
Father's Day.
Father's Day. Well done. A brother so deeply in my mind, a brother so deeply in my heart. A brother who cares for me in his mind, a brother who supports me in his heart. It is indeed very sad and very hard for me. It is indeed very bad and difficult to depart our brotherhood. A man like you, I know for so long. A man like you is great and strong. The memories we had shared for so many years, now I come to think of it, and it brings me with all my tears. I was a lost sheep and a desperate man, but you brought me all the way to be a better man. I wrote this, I put it inside my Facebook, and I share it, and I just say, till then we meet again. 今世你是我好兄弟，来世你也是永远是我的好兄弟。So sometimes I feel that words is good to express to people. Why? Because words itself brings a lot of things. 以及你同意吗？ Right. So I will never forget. I think Han Ling and Tian Yu will agree with me, and the rest are Ziyue, Yang Zhen, Kai Wen, Hao Xuan, and Qian Lu will agree. I will never forget when I ask you who is your leader, and Yi is the only one, right, who say my leader is my daddy. Right? I even stand up and salute to you and bow to you. Right? I will never forget. And I did share with all my Sec 3 and 4 students. You know what I say? Wow. Why you all wow? I say, yeah, because usually people will talk about Winston Churchill or Stalin or Hitler or even some of your teachers or whoever. Very true. But you choose your father means you have a deep-rooted love, not for him alone, but with the things that he has used the word called sacrifice, the bonding and everything. If you have those of you who really have a bonding with your family's members, you definitely will do very well. Okay, so this is a sharing that I've done. So thanks to one of my students, okay, for my Sec 1 student, he came up all these things. So Yiqi, Qian Lu, and Ziyue, I was thinking, how do I allow my student to make this a good piece of work? Okay, Zachary, I came out this called aspiration. And why I do it, I hope I hope. Oh my goodness, thank God. Okay, it's called dear. You know, without this is extra E, by right, it's supposed to be like that, right? Now, Zachary, do you like history? May I ask this?
Yeah.
Okay, you love history, yeah? Yang Zhen, you love history, right? So I'm not sure what kind of skills your teachers are using in your school for history investigation or history exam. But next year, if you are taking history, this skill will be definitely useful for you in your social study and your English or in your history. I'm not sure about geography, as per se. Now, for example, aspirations, definitions, explains, example, expression, and result. Okay. So when my Sec 3 girl called Zixuan, he was writing, then saying suddenly, right, Uncle Raymond, I know what is the definition of aspiration, explain, and example, but I cannot feel the expression. Sorry, children, if you don't mind, please don't be a typical Singaporean kids. I just quickly ask all of you here, don't mind, Ziyue, Qian Lu, and all of you, do you ever hug and kiss your dad and mom?
Yes. Yes, no.
Yes.
Is he you? You know, my students say, no, I don't want to kiss them. Why kiss them? No, I don't want them to kiss me. I say, my goodness. Zachary, do you hug and kiss your mommy and daddy?
When I was younger, yes, but like probably not.
It's very embarrassing, right? Very shy. Then you say, you kiss your mommy and daddy. 什么事？你是不是要拿零用钱? Oh my God, no, please, no. I still kiss my mom in front of my wife and my children. I even kiss my wife in front of my children and the kids. I even kiss my eldest son and my daughters. Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't see a problem though.
I will never have a chance to hug that brother that passed away. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 8 million children out there in this world who will not have a chance to hug and kiss their parents. Ladies and gentlemen, these 8 million plus children in the whole entire world will so much appreciate and admire you and praise you and say, wow, you are so damn lucky to have parents to have hug and kisses. Think about it. Then, you know, 我用这个这样讲一起 I share this with Zixuan. Zixuan, can you feel now? Yes, I can feel it. Good. So, Zixuan, 我问你what happened one day you become mommy? Would you want to kiss your children? Then she asked me this, exactly, Zachary. Exactly, she asked this, how old? If it's very young, I don't mind. Huh? You fun that? Okay, very young, 3 hug and 3 kiss. When you come to PSLE, 2 hug and 2 kiss. When secondary school, 1 hug and 1 kiss. Adult leh, bye-bye. See you. Don't kiss, don't hug. No. Please don't. I think some of you have saw some of my motivation slide about this poor little girl sleeping in between the 2 tombs, right? And they even draw the pictures of sleeping inside the mommy never hear her before. So I share with her, if your son is about 10 years old or 11, will it be good in hug and kisses? Do you know these hug and kisses will really warm the heart? Will it feel different? Zachary, if your mom and dad few days later say, Zach, come, give daddy a hug, mommy a hug and kiss you, you feel totally different. And sorry, Zachary, don't mind, don't get angry with me. Don't get angry with uncle. Let's say your result, not say very good or not so very poor. Expectation beyond, not is above your expectation. You're happy with your result. But your parents say you must score this. I'm sorry. I cannot stand parents who want their children to score all full marks on them. I cannot take it. Seriously. I saw recently, yesterday, my son brought back his report book. I'm happy with whatever it is. As long as don't feel can read it. So Zachary, your mom and dad say, it's okay, Zachary. Then your daddy, mommy see you very sad. Sitting there say, hey, son, what happened? You say, sorry, daddy, mommy, I did not meet your expectations. I feel very disappointed of myself as well. Then your mommy is daddy, oh, come on, son, come here. I give you a hug. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. You can do better. Wow, I'm telling you, all of you, please do that to your children next time. I can tell you, they will forever remember this, Zachary. I told this student here, one time my daughter brought the result back. I'm so bad, I even take the water and splash her face and tell her, you're useless girl. You don't deserve to be my daughter. All of your family members are all well educated and study very well. Zachary, I'm really an idiot, right? Right? Agree? I'm a bloody idiot. After a while later, I can't take it. I went to her, I knelt down and apologized to her profusely. But that cannot be undone, Zachary. That cannot be undone. I remind myself, I never do that. As an educator, why did I did that to my daughter? So I'm sharing with you. I'm very open. Seriously, I'm very open. So ladies and gentlemen, expression is the most important. I talk until so much. What is the purpose? Because you can write. Yes, of course, Kaiwan. Of course. Yes, it's nothing wrong. My mom also sometimes kiss me. It's nothing wrong. Seriously. I want my dad to kiss me. I will not have a chance. My dad passed away when I was 5 years old, and I was being bullied, Zachary. People call me a bastard, a bitch, or whatever name you call me because I'm a fatherless person. I was being bullied in school. 那个没有父亲的，你懂啊？以前我不是跟你讲过，我的名字叫宋忠汉，对吗？前面2个什么意思？宋忠 funeral. They play with my name. So when I was a discipline teacher, I always tell my student, whoever disturb people's surname and name, you're going to get it from Mr. Shaw. Seriously. So Kaiwan, you should be, wow. Even next time when you marry, if your mom kisses you, your wife will be very jealous of you. No, your wife will not be jealous. Unless some other girl kiss you, Kaiwan. Then your wife, 今晚不要跟我睡觉，你睡客厅。But if your mom kisses you, nothing wrong. And even your daughter kisses you, so nothing wrong. True or not? No, if your wife, father kiss her, also nothing wrong. What? They show the love and warmth, please. This is a Zachary. This is a very typical Asian culture. No? You know what I mean? No, we cannot. This is a distance. No, please. You have to break the old traditional style. You agree with me? Tianlu, you agree with me? Right. Please, 我们受过高等的教育。We know what is right and wrong. So the expression is the most important. 你可以写一个作文，在一个风和日丽的早上，我们带着兴高采烈的 ，OK? Very nice. But when you write this in Chinese, do we really have the passion to show it was a nice and beautiful mornings, bringing out the best of it and the wheel of a time as happy as a lark on cloud 9? Do you bring the feeling of it? When Beethoven and Trotsky's or Mozart, when they compose the music, different. They have passions. So every time when I'm down, I will listen to 新鸳鸯蝴蝶梦. You know what is that song? You know that song? Have you heard of this song? Your Chinese 有没有听过？吻别有没有听过？花心有没有听过？ Well, got generation gap. Never mind. Okay, so I will listen to Elvis song. I even okay, 周杰伦1000年以后听过吗？有没有听过？ Oh my God, Yang Chen, you listen to Hitler song, is it?
No, I don't listen to much Chinese song, like nothing at all.
Okay, right here waiting for you. Richard Marx. Okay, never mind. Lady Gaga. Oh my goodness, seriously, get alive, Yang Chen. So, okay, now this is the one I'm going to send. I'm going to put this in the Google Classroom. There's two things. You can retype everything and put it inside and then paste it on your wall because there are 2 pages. Okay, you see, this one is AIM. AIM stand for Zachary, stand for aspiration, inspiration, and motivation. That was last month's homework. Then you got sympathy, empathy, and compassion. So you realize definition, explanation, example, expressions, and result has a result. So what is the result? When you want to give to people, as a result, people will feel it feel good. Now sympathy 是同情啊 ，empathy 是共情啊。Okay, 共情比同情来的更重要 ，more important than. Okay, then later on you have this attitude, behavior, characters, discipline, excellence. Oh, by the way, if you are still lost, Zachary and Ichi, Tianru, or whoever you're lost, don't worry. I already getting my set 3 and set 4 to fill out this form, this space. I will scan it, right? Of course, with your permission, now I'll scan it. I will show it to all of you next lesson. But when you receive it, please do not touch it anything. You want to do fine. Okay, but if you want to hand in, I'm not going to do anything for next week. I'm going for my break also. So leadership, only for the IP student, take note. Doesn't mean you are expert, you don't do this part here. I got one student very cute now, Tianru. You know, you fill out this part already. Okay, you print out, that's all right at the end. Uncle Raymond, this space so small, how to fill out 300 words? Tianru, how should I answer that student?
There's a power on the internet called scroll down. Have you heard of it?
No, Han Ling, I printed it out for him already.
There's a power on the word called full scrap paper.
Correct. You are damn right. I say you can write this in the full. Oh, can Oh, can write on full scan. I say you are really a typical Singapore student. You are international leaders. You are not Singapore student, please. Okay, so this 300 IP student, good luck to you. What is this reflections, children? Listen, is that after you fill out all these AIMS, the sympathy, empathies, and compassions, as well as the attitude, behavior, characters, all these things, you have to reflect in your 300 words. What is it about? How will you feel? Which one do you think it is? Now, leadership here is just a small space here. But of course, if you want to write, some of my students really start writing of, okay, the set 4 student and set 3 student will write a lot in this. But that doesn't mean the set 2 don't do that. Okay, so this is a piece of paper. This is a piece of formula that I'm going to put it inside the Google Classroom. Please, if you can, print it out, okay, and do it diligently with disciplines and dedications and determinations, the D effects, because this will definitely last you for the coming exam. Trust me. Trust me. Please do it. Okay, let me go to this one here. As this month, today is the last lesson for this topic here called leaderships, attitude, and empathy. Now, to be fair to all of you, I have get the students from face-to-face one, not the online students. Okay, so let's go through this one here, right? So, okay, wait, let me reply to my colleague first. Okay. Zachary, would you be kind enough to read the leader, this one here, this one, these two. Thank you. Let's go.
A coach, a feeling to To the best in each person, open door, problem solver, and advice giver, cheerleader. Thinking of ways to make people more productive, more focused on organizational goals, how to reward them.
You have a very good voice. This is not sarcastic. All the students here know. If I don't like that students, the way they read, the way they write, I will say straight to their face. Agree or you see? Right, agree or Chen? Right. I will stick to the point. But if you are good, I will tell you good. You have a very nice, very mature voice at your age, but very a bit not disappointed, but very how should I say, very wasted. The way you read very monotonous, very down. It will affect you when you go for interview, especially you're doing DSA, if you're using your sailing to go for your A level, or even in future for your Olympic games or your SEA game, whatever games your interview. Because Uncle Ravens, before I joined MOE, I also work in outside world. I also interview people. So I also get people interview me. So in school, I also interview and do counseling. So you must be very vocal, very good. Okay. But never mind, today is the first lesson. I'm just sharing with you, okay?
He said he has a bit of sore throat because of camp.
Oh, I did. Is it where?
It's in chat.
Oh, okay, thanks. Oh, okay. So I will shout, go!
Well, you're 14 as well, right?
Go! SJ! Okay. Don't worry. Thanks, Zachary. That's why I say today is the first lesson. I'm just sharing my feedback to you, okay? No hard feeling, Now, these 2 points, I want all of you to take note. Later, you look here, look down, here. You guys are going to fill in. So you see some of my students fill in the answer already, Okay, these are my set 4 student, and this little boy here, my godson, set 1 student, Hey, no, that is Rex. No, that's different. Another one, okay. Yes, I agree, Han Ling, yes, the first person, yes.
This is the first person I've ever seen who has a
Yes,
voice.
I told you, Zachary, you have a
Like,
good
actually.
voice. Because I believe, Zachary, I believe you will want to be a coach one day for sailing. It's very stupid if you don't want to do that. Because Singapore sailing is one of the best sport. And every time when it comes to water sport, as long as it's got water one, like swimming, water polo, sailing.
Yeah, our country is really good at water polo.
No, water polo always got go, except 1 year they lost to Indonesia. And windsurfing, I love windsurfing. Windsurfing, right? The surf water one, not the wind. Yeah.
Bro, when you're windsurfing,
not windsurfing. Sorry, exactly. Surfing. You know the wave. Okay, I remember I did this for my university project. I in content very well, but in programming I got a C. Because I'm Kaiwan, I got a C, but in content very good. But when I do presentation, very good. But when it comes to do the programming, all this, I really sucks. Okay. Yeah, correct. Keep it up, man. Right. If someone say, Zachary, you want to represent Singapore, go and fly kite. You tell him, no need, I don't need fly kite. Okay. You will be flying kites in Kampong Glam. I will be always believe in yourself. Please, seriously. All right. Zachary, if that boy in your school was being bullied in your school, today he's working in one of the best software programming house. He taught my son, he taught my students. Okay. You can ask his name. Now I tell you exactly. His name is called Kenneth Ng. All right, Kenneth Ng. Go and ask any of your teachers. Have you ever thought of Kenneth Ng, who is an autistic boy? Okay. And I'm not happy with some of his classmates last time who bullied him. Zachary, 1.234 times 1.5. You need a calculator, right? True? Right? You know what I'm talking about? If I ask you 1.234 times 1.235, you need a calculator. He can give you an answer within 10 seconds without the calculator and it's confirmed correct.
Wait, that's impressive. That's like really impressive.
Zachary?
How old was he?
Since I taught him in Set 2 and Set 3 all the way, then after that I still contact him. Zachary, and when he was in NUS or NTU, he got distinction in math. The whole of NTU, he got distinction. It makes SJI so proud. Distinction in math. You only lost by 0.1 to get a higher distinction. And when he got distinctions in math, sure got people look for him for job, right? But bloody hell, to be honest, Zachary, this recording, but bloody hell, he can't find a job just because he's autistic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where your next year Set 3 is going to study. A gracious society, a society for all, a state for everyone, and opportunity for everyone. This is the next 10 years, you guys are the leader. One of you might be a prime minister or minister. You're going to put policy in place for those people who are special needs, who are whatever needs. Are you going to give this to these kind of people? No? Okay, right. Okay, thanks, Hao Xuan. Right, so let's take note of this point here, which is very important. Later, you have to come out your own point to substantiate why, what is the difference. Look, a leader and a non-leader. Okay, can you read these two for me, please?
Non-leader, invisible, gives order to staff and expects them to carry out. Okay. Thinks of personal rewards, status, and how he or she looks to outsiders.
So for example, Zachary, you're my boss, right? Hey, boss Zachary. Actually, this project, actually is I do want to. Hao Xuan, Tian Yu, Han Ling, and Kai Wen did not do. Maybe Yang Zhen only helped a bit. But this one, my one. Not my one. You don't use the word my one. 这是我做的. This is mine. These are called non-leader. So invisible. Hey, Tian Yu, Han Ling, can you later do this? Go and buy coffee for me. Tian Yu. Yang Zhen, you please go and photo set for me. Then when Zachary, the boss, come, no, boss. Actually, I do everything. You say, this is called non-leader. After Zachary left already, Han Ling, Tian Yu, Kai Wen, and Yang Zhen were blanket party Uncle Raymond. You know it's blanket party.
Yeah, we know. We watched our Boys to Man.
Tell you good luck to you. When you go NS, you sure Kai Wen, you see this are weird and nerd people. Trust me. I encountered my life in my NS. Seriously, wow, that guy really made my whole platoon upside down. Okay, so a coach. Okay, these two is quite self-explanatory. That why a leader must be like that. Okay, Ziyue, listen to Ziyue the way she read. Ziyue, are you ready? The rest you read all the way, everything yours, I can't hear you, my dear. Very soft. Everything, there are 2 pages to read, So all yours.
Tough. Confronts nasty problems. Focus to the point of model mayor on the organization's values and objectives. Gives credit to others.
Thank you. So from these 3 points, a leader must be tough to confront nasty problem. Can you write this one? Nasty problem. Ichi. It's not just problem. Problem just like I say, wow, handsome boy finally turned on the camera already. Wow, 24. Hello, 24. How's hello, 24. Handsome boy. What happened to your hand? Show me your hand.
Don't need. Don't need.
Okay. So you realize that nasty problem, this problem that is what got teething problem, or what got thorny problems, or problems that is need you from a high level thinking to solve these nasty problems. If not, then what for is the leader? Okay, very simple, Tian Ru and Yang Zhen. The recent problem that we have from Singapore is the COVID-19. You can see that he has tested Lawrence Wong, who is going to be the 4G Prime Minister. You can see how the ABC, the attitude, the behavior, the characters, and most important, the discipline that he gave himself with the team to help to solve the COVID, the social distancing, and all these things. It's not just nasty, in fact, it's more than nasty problems. Okay, a lot of thorny issues that need to be surfaced out to smoothen out. And focus to the point, not because of the minute thing, but all single things that might cause problem. And the best thing is that when you see Lawrence Wong or all the ministers there, if you see your principal or your teacher say, I'd like to thank the school, the teachers who make this happen. I think Zachary, when you see your C division won the gold medalist for sailing, right? Your coaches and your principal say, I'd like to thank the coaches and the staff and people like that. No leader will say, yeah, it's because of me, I made this thing great. No. If you all play football, which I like to do, which I'm going to start a football team with some of the friends. If you like to play football, you know that the coach will say, yeah, I would like to thank the striker, the defenders, the goalkeeper was doing the job, the staff who take care of the players and things like that. So give credits to others. That's the most important. Now wait, Uncle Raymond, you tell me for what? You tell me all these things for what? I'm only a Set 2 student. You are damn bloody wrong, children. Because next year, you're Set 3, you're going to take over the leadership torch from the Set 4. Correct or not? Oh, Kaiwan, right? So you're in the rugby, you should know, right, Kaiwan? Right? The chances of you will be a captain or senior captains or vice captain is where? So you see, if any player will say, yeah, it's my credit, then this guy is really cannot be a leader already. You have this kind of mindset. That's why you see, don't believe. Let's go to the non-speedo. Ziye, you just read the 3 points to the class.
My biggest failure having a leadership role in my CCA is that I don't know half my Sec 1 scouts names. So
no, they are still in the honeymoon. Later when they grow older, they will say, just like when you were in Set 1, the Set 2 and Set 3 and Set 4 will look at you, this Han Ling, this Kai Wen, or this Zachary. But when you start to grow the M, the 3M, the first M, when you start to manage your emotion, different already. Then when you are more matured, you look at things different angle. And the last but not least, matured, managed, and you are able to motivate yourself in the leadership. This is where the thing called transformations. Then you are always asked, Uncle Raymond, you tell me all this for what? Why must I learn this? You are absolutely wrong, right? I told you before, right? All this not just for passing your essay, but in real life, in way of oral, in way of speech, in a real situation. Because I always teach live, real life example. Back to you, Ziye.
Because I will.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, elusive, the artful dodger, unfocused, accept oneself, takes credit, complains of lack of good people.
Exactly. So later, when you're doing brainstorming, you must have 2 sides of the coin. One you perceive as a good leader, and one you perceive a leader that this guy cannot be a leadership. So Kaiwen, Qian Ru, Ziye, Zachary, all of you will go to Set 3, right? Then that is 2023. By 2024, you need to step down already, Zachary, right? Because you're going to go for O level. Then your teacher and coach, Zach, who do you think should give the presidency to? Then they will say, is it A? Is it student A, student B? Then you say, no, student A don't come for CCA 1 every time absent. Then how about B? B always like to take credit. How about C? C, very good. He come from CCA, he sacrificed. I remember every time when everyone go already, you start to clean up the place, the seal, the everything on the what do you call that things? Not the boat. What do you call that thing? I miss up. What do you call that, Zachary? No, it's not the ship, what you call for the seal? Just now.
Foil.
Yeah, foil and other things, or the paddles, right? All these are the ropes, clean up the ropes. Yeah. So I think coach and teacher, I think student C can take this leadership because he's not elusive. He don't focus on himself. He doesn't take credits. He always solve nasty problems and he focus to the point and give credit to others. Confirm this guy, student C, will be the leader. Now you understand? What in mind is 44? What is this? Why CCA is 72? No.
That's the amount of people we have in our CCA.
No, I cannot take it. All of you say, this one got 10 or 20, 30. Damn sian. Can you stand out again? You know what I'm doing? Okay, try to sit down. Try to sit down. Try. You want to sit or you want to stand?
Sit.
Thank you. Sit down. These are all the people will put in the group say, I got 72, I got 45, or this one, you cannot get in. You are trying your luck, no. Don't try, you will cry, right? I told you before.
We're just talking about how many people die now.
Don't try, you will cry, you will try. I agree with Han Ling. Do your best with all the Zs to beat the test, to win the rest from east to west, and be top of the crest. You go and don't tell me, I was a coach for my football. Mr. Shong, St. Gabriel. Joke, Han Ling. So what's got to do with St. Garbage? St. Gabriel. No, just joking, Yang Zhen, don't get angry. You know St. Gabriels are very good in football, right? They still won, right? So my team was playing with St. Gabriel. So Mr. Shong died St. Gabriel, we bring St. Gabriel. So I told the player, you don't play. I put the player that everyone don't trust him. He's a black horse, and he played. and we draw with St. Gabriel. To draw with St. Gabriel is not an easy game, right? To lose to St. Gabriel is common. Confirm one. To draw, no. And we managed to go to second round. Seriously, not easy. So don't try. Don't tell me that, oh, no chance one. Sure got people take. Then you forever like that, Zachary. All of you, please. Then don't take CCA. Don't take sports, please. You get what I mean now? It's not about the number of people inside there. Agree or not, Kaiwan? Right, confidence yourself, correct? 对吗？以期，你这样forever, then one day what happened? Zachary, your son come and tell you, Daddy, my CCA got so many people, I die, I confirm I cannot take. Are you going to tell? Yeah. Son, you confirm cannot take one. Are you going to tell him this? Then you go and suck thumb and walk away. But you're this Daddy Zachary like that. No what? You will sure encourage him, right, Zach? He said, yeah, you know what? Last time Daddy also like that. I also cannot, but I work my socks out, I work my way out. First year cannot, second year cannot. But today, you see, I'm the chairman of Singapore Sailing Club. Isn't it better than your CCA leader, Zachary? As long as you got this ABC, your attitude, your behavior, your characters, to mold you a disciplined person, you will get what you want. Trust me. If you're halfway going to give up, you become the FGH. You fail, you are gone. And H, you are what? Having nothing. Thank you, Ziyue. Now let's move on to the next one. Can I have Chen Ru, please? From this 3.1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Cross eyeball to eyeball instead of
Memos.
Know people's names. Dishonest open feedback.
This is me. I will always give honest and open feedback. I don't like to be a hypocrite. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to say this one, I'm not good. As I age, sometimes I forget certain names. Only the pretty girl names I know. Okay, then the guys one I don't know. Don't worry, my wife is behind me. Just joking. What I mean is that, do you agree now, Zachary, Yiqi, and Tianyu, and Kaiwan? Those people who are beneficiary to me, help me, of course I remember. Those who are like enemy to me, why should I remember their name? Don't have this. If you have these grudges and hatred inside you, Zach, how to spell? Don't mind I call you Zach, can because I always call my nephew Zach, come here. Some my students, Zachy, come here. No, that's my cousin. My cousin will call her son Zachy or Zach. I'll call Zach. Zach, how to spell hate? Okay, Hanling, type for me. HTE, right? HT stand for what? Anyone can tell me? Thank you, Hanling. I like the way you type like that.
That was Zachary. Just press.
Okay, ready? HAT stand for have all thoughts evil. Right now, H stand for have, A stand for have all, T stand for thoughts evil. Yes. How about love? Please type it out. Thank you.
Wait,
I take a break.
I forgot what those is.
Live on virtue everlasting. Live on virtue everlasting. So Zachary, don't hate lah. What for you put your mind right? Yes, virtue. You know it's virtue, right, Zachary? Virtue, right? I mean, in the SJI, always the fathers will come to talk about virtue. Okay, sorry. Unless the whole school attend the chapel, right? Like my school, also a Christian school, we attend chapel and things like that. But most of the time, Uncle Raymond got no time to attend chapel. You know what, Zachary? I will go around to the toilet, to all the corner, to catch those students who don't attend the church, who don't attend the chapel. And then I will catch those Malay students who don't want to go to the mosque. And then I'll patrol with my colleagues to go around to the neighborhood to make sure they do funny things. Okay. Yes, I agree. Wow, awesome. Kaiwan, one extra mark for your SPA later on, student performance appraisal. It's just correct. Why should you remember, Tianyu? I hate Tianyu. I hate Tianyu. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to destroy him. What for you do that? True or not, honey? If Tianyu is more handsome than me or whatever reason, okay, let it be， 对吗？以前什么燕燕何时了啊？有一个成语，有一个谚语，报仇什么燕燕何时了 ？Can somebody help me in this Chinese？ 不是君子报仇10年不完啊 ，don't 啊 ，don't have this kind of hatred 啊。Children, you are still young. The more hatred you have in your body, you are not doing a healthy living. Serious. I believe, Zachary, all of you, you should have someone that you hate, a teacher or students or your past friends or whoever betray you. I'm also a human. I'm not Jesus. I'm not sharing you Christian value. As a leader, you want to do big things, help those people that need help and help those people who already help you. If those people are jealous, don't waste your time on them, please. Because they actually want to see you to go down to the quicksand. So as a leader, talk eye to eye level. Hey, Zach, I really don't like the way you just now do the sailing. The way you push your position. The sail doesn't make sense. Or can you move to the outside later on? They say, well, I don't like to do that, but I'm just telling you lah. If you don't mind, this is a frank and honest opinion. Rather than, well, Zach, you did very well. Actually, you did it wrongly, but he's very hypocrite. This type of friend, please. Come, Chen-Ru, the other one, the negative of leaders.
He follows memo long reports, doesn't know people's names. Information flows one way into his or her office.
That means he don't bother to sit down to have an empathy ear. He don't bother to sit down to show sympathy. He don't bother to sit down to show compassionate. All these are important for I'm talking these few weeks on an IP project. So please listen for IP students. You need that kind of.
Yes, the lag spike.
Are you there? Okay.
You just lag with your hands in the air like this.
Sorry. So just take note now, Warren, if you're listening. So all these negative leadership skills, no. And these few weeks, I'm concentrating on the IP project. So IP student, please take note now. You must have a very inquisitive mind. You must be a higher ability order thinking. You must be in how you reflect between a leader and not leaders. Back to Ichi.
Which one?
Wait, I'm moving up. This one.
NBWA manages by wandering around. Information flows.
Here.
Honest under pressure. Admits own mistakes. Confronts others when they admit them.
Comforts others when they admit them. I think these two are Han Ling and Tian Yu, you know, right? Yesterday we were talking about the leadership, right? Loyalty and passion, right? I think I come back to you. Zachary, do you know who is, wait, do you heard of 三国演义?
Yeah.
Okay. You know who is the one, the face very big one?
The which one?
You know who? My cousin also. You know, everyone also my cousin. Kaiwen, right? 关羽 你懂谁是关羽吗?
Okay, let me be clear. The Uncle Raymond has an extremely big extended family.
Yeah, I have a very big extended family.
Every time a new student comes into this class, we have to tell them that because yeah.
Okay, 关羽 if you know 关羽, he's a man of honesty, right? 虞姬你懂哦? You know my 不是关羽不是我 cousin, 我的叔伯 my grand uncle. No, 关羽 is my cousin, sorry. The other one is not. So yesterday, Yi Xu was talking about 赵子龙，对吗？赵子龙听过那个也是另外我的 cousin So these two are my cousin they are very good.
Sure. You just lag really badly. It just froze again. This reminds me of that one time where we just lag non-stop throughout the lesson. And he's lagging it. Wait, how should I know the host now?
Oh my god. Always, always, as
No, he's
always.
back. He's back.
Yes.
Okay, can you hear me, Kaiwan?
Yes, but like, Joe, are you on McDonald's Wi-Fi?
I know. Maybe the Lambo taking up too many GB.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I go back to the slide again. So sorry. I changed my Wi-Fi to. Just now was Singtel. I changed to StarHub. So you can see these two persons eye to eye to talk like Zhao Zilong and Guan Yu. And even like some leader try to cover up. No matter how you try to cover up, one day the truth will surface out. Okay, so be always good listener, be always to admit the mistake, and from there, improve it. And don't make the same mistake again. Okay, honest under pressure, not easy. Lee Kuan Yew is one of the good example. Mao Zedong also is a good example, which I don't really like him. Xi Jinping is one example. Hitler is also one example, right? Agree now? Yang Zheng, yes. Honest, really, he under pressure, but only the last part when he knows the Red Army came in to attack the Berlin. He has no place to run, and finally he commits suicide. He cannot take the pressure. Bang, yes. Well, whether he bang, Yang Zheng, they are still not sure. They are taking a scapegoat, a decoy, and yet that there was this documentary saying that.
Yeah, Hitler didn't die. He went to Argentina.
You know that the documentary, right? He went through and he took planes and fly to Spain, and then took a U-boats, marine U-boats, and travel all the way to Argentina. That's why there's this song called "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." All right, thank you, Ichi. How about this one here? No MBA, sing. Ichi.
Information flows one way into his or her office, no MBWA. Improvises, equivocates, never makes mistakes, blame others, start with hunts to identify culprits.
Culprits, yeah. Ichi make the mistake one. No. Tian Yu is the one that they late. Han Ling is the one who give all the problems. So he's become a Tai Chi Zhan San Feng. He become to learn the martial art to push responsibility away. Push here, push there.
Well, I actually love martial arts, but I don't push my responsibilities away.
Han Ling, you are in Scout, right?
Yeah.
A Scout person, if anyone will start pushing responsibility away, I think I'm sorry, not you. If any of your schoolmates in Scout doing this type of things, pushing responsibility and identify things, Scout don't do that, you should know.
Yeah.
This person not fit to wear the badge and the hat and the ribbon here. Seriously. He has no right to do this trick.
Not a ribbon.
You know what I mean?
It's called a scarf, not a ribbon.
Scarf, not ribbon, sorry. Why I say ribbon? Oh my goodness, sorry. It's not worth to wear the scarf and the salute of this, seriously. So you understand, everything got the integrity, the principle behind it. So these topics is very important. I think yesterday I showed you, right, Han Ling and Tian Yu about I'm doing a master degree, right?
Yeah.
Just for the sake for them, you might think, hey, uncle, you tell me all these things for what? Does it really help me? This is what I'm going to show you later on. Okay, come, let's carry on. Kaiwan.
A good listener knows the business and the kind of people that make it thick, consistent and credible to the troops.
Okay, you see, good listener is very important. A leader must always have a listening ear, both ears, and also listen to your heart to show empathy, right? If you do not have a good listening ear, then nobody want to follow you, right? You realize why people follow Liu Bei more than Cao Cao or Sun Quan, right? The other two is because of fames and maybe fames and materialistic ones. right? Those people who follow Liu Bei is really passions. They want to be a good leader in terms of helping. And of course, sorry, being a good person is always end up really a poor conclusion or lousy ending. Not true, but always there's this thing called legacy. Okay, you realize that now we're going to eat the 粽子, right? You know who is that guy? Okay, even though he's a very good leader, he commits suicide because he wants to save the country, but the king didn't appreciate his love and passions to the country, being patriotism. Thank you. How about this one? Kevin?
Good talker. They've never met him or her. Unpredictable, says what he thinks they want to hear.
Do you know recently, this Sheng Song big boss, because of his stuff got a lot of COVID and no one was able to go down into the store to do some packing or chopping of the meats. The wife and he and his wife went down personally to do it. Instead of he listened, he knows that they are short-handed. He did not talk much, but action speaks what? Zachary, action speaks what? Have you heard of this idioms before? Action speaks what?
Speaks louder than word.
Yes, action speaks louder than word. Walk the talk, not talk the walk. Walk, do it, feel it. All right, thank you. Okay, one last but not least, Hao Xuan, can you read the last three to the class, please?
Which one?
This one? No, 这个他读了吗？凯文你读了哦，这个你读了哦。Okay, last three.
Consistent and credible to the troops, delegates hold important jobs available. Unpredictable, says what he thinks they want to hear, keeps all final decisions, hard to reach from below.
So you see, as a good leader, you give credit to your troops, to your team members, and delegate important jobs to people, not because you want to arrow them, because you trust them that they can complete the important tasks with all their ABC, their right attitude, behavior, characters. And they are always available, 24/7 available. And this type of leaders, unpredictable. You don't know when he will come out and just give you something, then you run away and go and enjoy his life or her life. And then last part, he come out and say, okay, guys, this is my decision. Tomorrow, all of you have to stay back and work. Then you, I'm going to have lunch with the big boss. Okay, see you tomorrow. I'll see you next day. It's like, huh? How can that be? And every time when you call him, you will start reachable. I say, I'm busy now. I don't want to do all these things. Very sad. Okay, if you don't believe why I'm talking so much, Qian Ru, Yi and Hao Xuan, Han Ling, Kai Wen, and Zachary, and Yang Zheng, and Ziyan. This is a master that I may be taking in January 2023. And you realize there's this word called leadership here. Master and boundary crossing learning is that means we are talking about international platform. Hopefully with this I have completed, not only it will have credits to my lifelong learning and also help me can teach in a diplomas or even degree, hopefully, and also can pass the knowledge to my student like yourself, okay? And how much is this cost? Now this I want to share with you all because this is a real case. Whatever I'm teaching you now, you eventually and subsequently and definitely you will use it, okay? So this is the cost. I'm talking about the fees. Then you can see you see innovations. You look at all these courses. These are master degree. That means once you diploma, you got degree, you got first class, second class, honor degree, then you got master degree. Then you got what you call doctorate degree, and then PhD degrees called permanent head damage. But before you go for your permanent head damage, yeah. So these are all the courses. You see innovation, change, leading learnings. Okay, and then you see the word change there, adult learning. So these are the courses that what you are learning now in the future may be linked to. So what is the requirement? You see, 2 years working experience. Okay, this is what is supposed to have. English proficiency. Then how much is the fee? Total is 28,000 for this master program. But as a Singaporean, you will learn this later on in Set 3. It's called the Skill Future. It's part of social studies. Okay, so Skill Future. So for Singaporean and PR, if you are PR, if your parents are PR, want to take out this course, you only pay 18,000. For Uncle Raymond's, okay, I'm above 40 years old. I'm already 53. I'm Singaporean. I'm a mid-career enhanced subsidy. I only pay 15,000 out of the 28,000. I saved 13,000. The first two module, which is this one here, these two module, I only pay, instead of $7,000 here, this price, this fees, I only pay $798. So Uncle Raymond, why are you telling me? Show off? No. Singapore governments and the school, which I'm going to go through from this, my third degree, my 2 degrees are from England, will be under Singapore University of Social Science, which is social study. Now you get it, honey? Now you get it, Yang Zhen. Whatever I study the history of Hitler, Stalin's, or even the world leaders, it come handy to me. And I am telling you, on this one, Ichi, there's no exam one. No exam. It's all about coursework. You know, coursework sometimes can be freeloader or Ichi. Some people don't do right. And how many, if you are individual, you have to write 10,000 words. Every 3 months, you have to write 10,000 words. You got a tons of books to read. Now you understand? Why? Because you're preparing this. So I'm now helping you guys. My aims for all of you is to go more than beyond university, right? I'm still considering it, but just sharing with you that why, you see, before I got this leadership, I've been taught about past 3 years ago already. So next year, if you come back, we're also going to do leadership, but in a different way. Now you understand? I want you guys to have different concept, different platform, different degree of understanding how this leadership or innovations or learnings or compassions, or next month, we are talking about character. So we are more into writing skill already, Zachary. That means how to write an essay using character. That means you have the main characters and minor characters. So Zachary, you are the director, directing a movie called Spider-Man versus Superman, for example. So these are the two main characters, right, Zachary? Right. But definitely there will be antagonists. You know, as antagonist, a bad guy, right? There will be some minor characters to support the two super characters. So it's the same thing of argumentative. What you think about leadership qualities, okay? That means they got good side and the bad side. So now, without further ado, you guys have to fill in here. Now look at here, Xing Chen, Alicia, Rachel, and Junde. By the way, Junde is a poly student, 2nd or 3rd year, I can't remember. He's retaking his O-level. If I have chance, I will ask him to come in. I think I did before, right? Last year or so, he came in before. He failed last year for his O-level. He got a D7. Yeah, formerly it was an E8 to D7. So I told him, don't give up. Come for my free tuition. I give him free coaching. I don't charge him a single cent. So every Sunday, very diligently, Zachary, he came to my house. We'll go through. So look at, he has improved. And July will be having this oral exam. So look at Xing Chen. You will say researcher. Okay, a leader is a researcher. A non-leader is derives this word, wow, very cheap, from team member. That means taking advantage. Yang Zhen, you know this word, what it means. It's very hard to pronounce for me, sorry. Schadenfreude. Okay, understanding and empathetic. That's what Alicia, my goddaughter, was saying, that understanding and empathetic, selfish. Then Rachel will say knowledgeable, knowledge and honest, but limited knowledge. Junta will say a leader inclusive of everyone. A non-leader is exclusive. Jariah, a set 1 boy, will say patience and pushing brains to others. So, ladies and gentlemen, I already, don't tell me you don't know how to do. I want you to spend about 5 minutes. Once you are done, can you be kind enough? Like yesterday, honey, and then you know, right? We put it inside the draft A, B, C. What is the setting? All this, well done to the 2 of you. Very good, I'll tell you. You are so motivated, you finish all essay as Hanley. So now I want to hear all of you. I'm going to put these, I'm going to share with my Sec3 student.
Wait, so
I'm sorry, with my Sec4 student. What am I talking about? Yes, sorry.
so we have to write all the
No. You no need. Like for example, Hanley, you can just use 2 or 3 words to put here. That's all. You get me now? Yiqi, Qianru, Ziye, Haoxuan, Tianyu, Zachary, Taiwan, Guoren, of course you can do next round. Yang Zhen, you understand? You know what you're doing now, Kaiwen? You have to find some words to put it inside. So I once you're done, I'll put your this one here.
Limit to the word? Is there a limit to the word?
No. You should not even no. Free flow, free and easy. All right.
But like, do we send to you in the chat?
Yeah. In this Zoom chat, you're right, my dear. Yes.
All right.
Thank you. So Zachary, you know what to do, So you choose a few words to talk about leaders. You choose a few words that you think how you describe a non-leader. So this one you are typing is leader or non-leader. Can you separate for me, Kaiwen?
Yeah, I did. The
Wait.
first part is leader and the second part is not.
You mean from the motivated, is it?
Let me just type it out again.
Yeah, don't mind, thanks. Oh, thank you, Haoxuan. You can send to the group, no need to send to me, don't worry, Haoxuan, all of you. So this is how we learn, okay? You see, we got so many answers. There is no reason why, Zachary, that you cannot write a good essay anymore. So you see, thank you, Ziye. Oh, wow. Coming fast. Sorry, Ziye. Yours is for leader, is it? Ziye. Or non-leader? Oh, leader, okay, thank you. Wow, very fast. Wait, slowly, I haven't cut and copy and paste. Oh, thank you, Kaiwan. And whoever submit homework today, you will all get one. Wow, I like the way you say, Tianru, Yiqi, serious. Why leader cannot be funny, man? Must be serious one. Nothing wrong. Sometimes we have to put on a serious face.
I mean, like, he takes the members' words seriously and do
Oh,
the
okay.
Yeah.
OK OK。Yeah, take it seriously， 不是开玩笑的哦，对。Yes, I totally agree with you, Zachary. I only agree one of the words. Not doesn't mean the rest are not. Guess your name is not here. Sorry, I put here below. How to mind? I hate these stupid things always. I think the most important thing, the most important words here is patience. Okay, I agree with you, Zachary. Patience is very important, seriously. Thank you. I will share this with my Sec 3 and 4 students. Han, where is yours?
I sent it.
No. I'm referring to here. Sorry, sir. Not you, not you. I'm talking to myself. Sorry, this one is.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Okay, well done. Who else are not handing to me? Qianru. Oh, that's only for leaders, huh? Okay. Wow, that's a strong one, man. Yang Zhen. That's a strong one. Yes, I totally agree with Ziye. There's one word I totally agree. I hate this type of leaders, non-leaders. Bias. I totally agree. Can you? Well, you always like to use the respect and responsible. Can you?
Because that's what a leader is meant to have.
Yeah, correct. You're right. You're right. Respect. Respect is earned, not given. If you are given because no point, because of the rank, but you don't have my respect. Okay, who else is not? Yang Zhen. Okay, later you all read your own notes, huh? All done already. Reliable, huh? Okay, so you can. It's true. It's very, very true. I like the way you say that, Yang Zhen. Very true. Very true. Hey, how do I get rid of this? Hey. Oh my God. Who else? Okay. Except Warren today, she's not in. Next week she'll fill up if there's time. Yang Zhen, please read to your class, please. So when Yang Zhen is done, Han, then you follow her. So I don't need to call the name. Okay, Ken, let's go.
Okay. Leader, good understanding of himself and his own team's capability and knowledge. Non-leader, incompetent of fulfilling his own rules and standards.
Thank you. Han Ling. Taiwan, you read first.
He's back.
Taiwan, you read first.
Okay. Puts himself before the team, unites teammates towards a common task.
I can see that for yourself in the rugby. Carry on, now leader.
Abandons teammates when things go south, motivated by selfish reasons rather than to help everyone involved.
Why go south? Cannot
Wait,
go
I just realized I forgot to add something.
Never mind. You must go south and go and look for penguin. Okay, thanks, Kaiwan. Thank you. Okay, Han Ling.
Innovative, proactive, takes charge masterfully when teammates are fighting. And I forgot to add doesn't mind.
Take charge masterfully when teams are fighting. Hey, hello, sorry. When you say fighting, sometimes this fighting might be positive, right? Agree now, Han Ling?
Oh, okay, like when it's like a little petty argument, then
this fighting can be positive. Sometimes they fighting because of a good cause. They want to fight for a good feedback, for a good positive thing. So subjective. Okay, next one. Yeah, my dear.
Or I also thought that it doesn't micromanage.
Micromanage. Okay. Never mind. Okay, let's write this. Let's read this, sorry.
All right. Makes team members come up with ideas, gets carried by teammates, allows teammates to fight.
Yeah, that's okay. 你们死你的事，不要管我，不关我的事。浩璇
Leads the group with orders, orders the group with no leading.
leads the group with orders. Yeah, that means you follow the hierarchy, the protocol, go by the regulations, rules and regulations. Order the group with no leading. That means he leading a group with his own
Yes.
set of principle. Very poor thing. 如果你这样的 leader， 我看你还是另谋高就啊 ，look for other jobs. 以及
A leader is serious and caring, while non-leader is stubborn.
sometimes sometimes a good leader can be stubborn because maybe let's say the team member 无理取闹 asking for very unreasonable things. He need to be stubborn and need to stand firm and serious on his ground. Okay, so for example, very good example, you know Singapore GST is coming, right? So they say don't cannot so is this not a stubborn person to say oh no because I think because of the COVID, recently of COVID they stopped not increasing the GST, but later on they say the GST will progress bit by bit. So that doesn't mean that is a non-leader. No, not true. So stubborn, you see, sometimes depends on situations. All right. So it's not just stubborn because he's not a good leader and he don't listen to people. Sometimes because the team member don't know what the leader is doing. Correct or not? You see, for example, your daddy, sometimes you tell your daddy, mommy, any one of you here, Han Ming, Tian Yu, Qian Ru, Ziye, Zachary, any one of you, sometimes you talk to your leader, which is they are your parents. They are very stubborn, no? You tell them, I want to do this. Hey, but daddy, I passed already. How come I don't like this? They are very stubborn. They still don't want to brush and give it to you and obliged to give it to you. But maybe at the end of the year, he give you a big one, a big present. Then you realize, oh, you see? So subjective doesn't mean you're wrong. Okay. Ziye.
Cooperative, open-minded, respectful, confident, caring, and reliable.
Non-leader.
Selfish, biased, not able to make efficient long-term plans.
I think Red Cross, right? Ziye, you're from Red Cross. Definitely you cannot be biased. Agree not, Ziye?
Yeah.
Can you say that Red Cross means is to help people when they are injured, correct? Can you say that, oh, because you are Chinese, I take care of you. You are Malay, Indian, and non-Chinese. Never mind, I let you bleed and die. I don't care. Cannot, what? True not? Right. Wow, nice Russia flag, Qianru. No, it's a nice flag. Okay, Ziye, you agree? You really must be reliable and confident to do what you do, right? Especially Red Cross, 你不可以有差错. You cannot have a slip of any mistake, right? It's life and death sometimes. Oh, well done. Thank you. Oh, finish already. Okay, Zachary, your turn.
Understanding, patient, kind, impatient, no anger.
Okay, sorry, you're having sore throat. Never mind. I mean, impatient, no anger management. Yeah, ayo. You're absolutely right. I think the flag that Chen Lu have is Russian, right? If I'm not mistaken. Is it Russian?
It's the old Serbian flag.
Sorry?
It's the old Serbian flag.
Serbian, man? Oh, okay. I thought Russia is something like that, or the other way around. Hey, Yang Zhan, you and I wrong. I think it's opposite color. Okay. I should ask my younger son. He's very good with that. Anyway, thank you, Zachary. Yes, no anger management. He cannot control his anger. Yeah, I'm sorry, Zachary. I'm not saying you're wrong. In fact, the most respectable leader in the world will sure have some anger problem. Agree, Zachary? At one point, until they cannot take it anymore, they sure will lose their anger. They'll lose their frustration. Sure have one. Confirm one. Trust me. Because we are all humans. So these anger managements are very true to those non-leaders. But at the same time, this anger management can be also leader, but maybe to a small little extent, not as big extent as non-leader. So thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Now we have this one to go through with all of you here. We can talk about idioms. All right. Ziye, I want you all to read through this one and make sentences as well. Ziye, let's go. To be caught sure.
To be caught sure. To be very certain and conform. To bury the hatchet. To forget about the past unpleasant events or quarrels and become friends again. To carry on. To continue and just like keep the ball rolling. To carry weight. Show importance and critical. To put the cart before the horse. To do things in the wrong method or way. To make a clean breast of. To confess and admit immediately. To let the cat out of the bag. To let out the secret to others, it can be intentionally or unintentionally. A wildcat scheme. A rare scheme which will probably fail.
Thank you. Qianru, you are getting better every lesson. You are now become more funny, more able to play along, more jokingly, and more great in terms of your creative inverted Russian flag. Well done. No, this is not sarcastic, Qianru. Well done. Okay, you must enjoy yourself. The first few times you came here, so serious, so stone, so nerdy, so no cannot laugh one, cannot joke one. But now you're well done. I like that. That's what I say one. This one is Ziye say one, not you. Qianru and Ziye, I just realized both of you have the same surname. Are you cousin? Or are you same in the same place? No. Okay. Because when I see that both of you, I thought cousin. Okay. What Ziye has read this one from to be caught sure and all the way to a wildcat schemes. All these can be used in leader and non-leader. How are we going to use this? I leave it to you for your imaginations. Hey, come on, Kaiwans. Can we bury the hatchet? No. We are good friends last time, right? Remember, we share the same underwear when we go NS. Come on, and good brother, buddy. Don't like that lah. So you see, can be leader, right? True not? You mean by my Kaiwan? Okay, joke, So, wow, Han-Ling, I can't understand this Tian Yu, always do thing as a manager in the department, the head, he always put the cart before the horse. How can he make
No. The reason why he puts the cart before the horse is because he has a special type of cart that the horse pushes.
Oh, you are trying to say that you're okay. I hate to use the word try. Are you saying he's putting a wildcat scheme? Me by Mount Zachary. You realize these proverbs it's no point I ask you to memorize but can you use it in the real life? Me by Mount Zachary. Now you understand? No point you can remember. You can remember the 25,000 idioms. Wow, at your fingertip. 苦瓜烂熟，熟能生巧. But then I say, can you use it in the real world? I can't. Ichi, I told you so many times already. Don't go and tell Ziye and Qianru, right? You see now, they let the cat out of the bag. Tell the whole world that Uncle Raymond is the most handsome guy in the world. 真讨厌的死鬼. Get the joke, Now you understand, right? You're laughing. Uncle Raymond, 你猪八戒照镜子，老王卖瓜自称之光，不会去照镜子，镜子 crack 了。Okay, joke, Wow, Yang Zhen, I'm very quite sure that Hitler has made the most stupid plans to attack Stalingrad and Leningrad during the winter. Do you agree now?
Attack Russia during the winter, yeah.
Hey, do you know Russia was being saved by this cold winter from 3 leaders. The first one was Alexander the Great. The second one was Napoleon. The third was Hitler. Okay, and some even say this Genghis Khan. You see? So you see, realize that Russia is such a big country. So actually, they are not really well in terms of military. Maybe I'm wrong, but because sometimes God has his way of doing things, then it makes. You see, obviously, Yang Zhen, Hitler failed geography. They know that the tiger tent and the leopard tent and the leopard tent, okay, when they move in, the Panzer, right? You should know all these. The Panzer move in, cannot fulfill to attack the T-34 tent. You know, it's T-34, right? Because the T-34 are being designed to endure the tough, nasty weather that the Russian can make. You see, and then of course the rifle, the AK-47 and the Nazis weapons cannot fight. So this shows that the Stalin
They don't
able
have
to carry
AK-47s.
weights. Sorry,
They don't have AK-47.
Stalin, Russian have AK-47.
No, Stalin don't have.
Stalin, Russian.
Yeah, they don't have it during World War II. AK-47, you see by its name, it finished design in 1947.
Later on, yes, correct. Sorry, later on, 1947, yes. But at that time, sorry, yeah, correct. After 1947, during the Cold War, yes.
What?
Why would you know about the history of a gun?
Because it's interesting.
You are talking to a weird guy, which is Yang Zhen, who are so immersed and immersed to this kind of history like myself. Okay, you must have passion on, right, Yang Zhen? If not, you go into, you know what is Tora, Kamikaze, Harakiri?
Yeah, I know.
You must know all these things. Then you must know history. You know what is Banzai? You must know what is those words used in history, which is berserk, advanced attack. All this you must know one.
皇国兴废在此一战，11节确认。The first one is in Haima. The second one is is Treaty of Versailles has High Seas Fleet goes on themselves.
Yes, Treaty of Versailles, that's right. Okay, those of you who are preparing for Sec3 history, you know what I mean. These are all your exam. And in fact, Yang Zhen, last few days I went to Popular to go and scan through the last year O-level history paper because my student asked me, Uncle Raymond, can you spot for me history question for this year O-level? So far, I'm very show off. Most of the time, the question I spot is at least more than 50% accuracy. Got 2 years hat trick, that is 100%. But then again, Yang Zhen, I can spot the history question 100% correct. But agree, Han Ling, if the student don't study, it's as good as useless. I give you an AK-47, you don't know how to use it. True enough.
They do train you, I mean.
Okay, so I've used some of them. Come on, can you please keep a clean breast? Do you or do you not took the company fund or not? You are the general manager. Get it now, Zachary? Okay, I know you're very tired. I see your face, you're very sleepy because you got this CCA going on and activities. So I understand now how you use this now. Okay, there are more to come, but I just stop there. Okay, reading cats and dogs, you know. So we will stop here for cats on hot bricks. So for example, I will say, Kaiwan, I'm not a cats on hot bricks. Then you ask me, what happened to you, Uncle Raymond? I just stolen some money from the cashier there because I own some debts through my football gambling. So imagine I'm the general manager in the company. Get it now? And you are the security officer, a leader in a company. So a cat's on hot bricks, very nervous and worried. So all these are very useful. In fact, I got a few more to go. In fact, including there's a test here, which I don't think fair because we have Zachary. You should thank Zachary coming in today. So if Zachary is not here today, I'll be giving you this test, but I will keep it to next week. And then I will continue the rest of the, okay, we stop here, right? So we just put a mark here. We'll stop here and then we'll continue the rest of next week's lesson. Okay. You have the homeworks, which is the piece of paper that you're going to fill in, right? You know, right, the AIM stuff. That one, I urge that for the next few days, you don't touch the paper, okay, Zachary, and the rest of you. So I put that in the Google Classroom. But if you want to do it, I don't stop you, Warren. But next few days, I mentioned, don't touch any books. Go have a wheel of a time, enjoy yourself, unwind yourself, really free and easy. I hope to see you, Yiqi. I got your handphone, right? WhatsApp you.
Yes.
If you're on the way, you can. And then please enjoy your next few days. How Shane, take care of your hand.
Thank you.
Yeah, seriously, don't drink cold water now because it's no good.